Got the three-piece on all the way, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, the Bitcoin time. You know what we're doing here today. You know what's going on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Dude, Wolf of Wall Street right now. This is insane. This is what we're talking about. This is what we come for. Let's get the lemon into the water. Let's stay calm and still situated, but this is absolutely ridiculous. 37,700. We went to 38.5 on some exchanges on a wick. It was out of control. Everybody in the trading group making gains, money flying out of the air. This is absolutely insanity. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I've been live last night, live in the morning. We did the interview with Jenna XRP. We are blowing up, baby. Boom, boom, boom. So in 7 days, BlackRock is likely to get an ETF. iShares ITrust 11/9/2023. They're going to file again. This thing should be coming through on the 17th. You never know, though. You never know. But it's looking like the big boys know, and something is happening to Bitcoin. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Man, this is insane. Insane what's happening. I took profits on my first long on the day. I left a runner going. It's okay to pay yourself, okay? Even if the market keeps ripping, it's okay to pay yourself. Let's bring that music down. I can't believe it. This is insanity. And let's do that first song. That first song really gets me going. Yeah. You know it's hot. So let's talk about it. We saw liquidity higher above us when we started this morning, suggesting that we would go all the way up. Now we see a big bar here up at 38,340. On MEXC, we did hit 38.5. On Binance Spot, it looks like we did not. Seems like the futures accounts kind of, pushed it to the upside. They went and just got those. People were still shorting the market. I can't understand why. Now is a bit of a struggle here in the market to the downside. We're going to talk about that. Is it time to sell a little bit? Are we getting a pullback? What's going to happen? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and being a part of the live. We really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Everything is on fire. Everything is on fire. It's absolutely out of control. All right. Up 10 grand on the night, $11,000 on the night. Come on now. Like, it's been an insane rally. Every time I look at my wallet, it's up more than it was before. Absolutely insane. Like, insanity. Like, today's P&L, $12,000 today alone. 12 grand today, 31,000 on the move. 12 grand in one day. 12 grand on the dude. Insanity. And you must take profits. You must take I take some of those profits. I make sure that I'm getting my gains, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you. Jump into the trading group today, CryptoLifer.com. CryptoLifer.com. I made the call this morning. I'll show you on Twitter. Shout out to Miss Teen Crypto. I love that. Well, look, I made this call right here this morning, and you can see the timestamp in my trading group. I woke up and I saw this flag about to break to the upside. I said, man, this thing's about to break up. 36,900. I see a big move coming for Bitcoin all the way up to what, about 37,009, 38,000 was my target there. I saw the short squeeze about to come. I said, hey, there's a short squeeze coming. And if you look at the post here and the timestamp post on my trading group, if you're in my trading group, I'm up early. I go to bed late. I don't stop grinding for each and every one of you. I'm going to make sure that I show you the way no matter what I do. But you can see right here and right here at 846, this is my next trade entry. Stop, take profit, 38,998. We're going to not 39K really, but I did sell a partial, and I could see a short squeeze about to happen. And I said right here, I said, boom, short's about to get squeezed here. I called it before it even happened. Next thing you know, I saw the biggest short squeeze I've almost ever seen on BOOKMAP. Look at this. It's going to blow your mind. Look at this. It blew up. 38,400. We got some shorts crushed. They absolutely got sliced. If you're in my trading group, you make a boatload of money with us. I gave the call at 8:46 a.m. We are now ravaging, counting money. It's insanity. So shout out to everybody here with me. Shout out to everyone that kicks it. Shout out to anyone that came to Spaces at 8 every Monday night. Spaces at 8. Don't worry, you can still watch the game. Just mute it, and you can jump into Spaces at 8. So have no fear. I'm here every single day. I won't go and count all my money and disappear. I'll still be here. Don't worry. All right? I didn't do this for the money. So as we all get richer and richer, my consistency will still come through. If you do this for the money, then once you make enough money, you'll stop doing it. You got to make sure that your why is more than money. You must have a desire in life that is far more than money. It has to be your want, the reason why you wake up in the morning, the reason why you start a business, the reason why you grind. My reason is because I was depressed in that room for all those years. I was working the night shift, and I want to make sure that anyone that felt like that never feels like that again. That is my motivation. That is the reason I wake up every morning. That is my why, to change your life, because I never want someone to feel the way I felt. God gave me my why, and I'm so excited. So follow me on Twitter. I'd greatly appreciate it. Bang, bang, bang. So possibly a little bit of, now we got a little bit of bearish div here. Slight bearish div, not perfect, but the 15-minute did have some bearish divergence. We'll talk about it. Is it time to sell, or is Bitcoin just consolidating for another big move? We're going to have to look at some smaller time frames to figure this out. What we need to see is are we going to make some hidden bullish divergence? If we get hidden bullish, we can continue to the upside. If not, we may actually get somewhat of a pullback to the upside. You get euphoric when these pumps happen like this. It just gets out of control. I love you, Sam. Can't thank you enough. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to every single beautiful person on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and being here with the Crypto Lifer every single day. $12,000 in a day. All right? Bang, bang, bang. Some people made 40K, 50K, 60K. Bang, bang, bang. All right? Sell, LOL. You guys never learn. Shut up. I always tell everyone to take profits every single time. But if the ETF gets approved, this thing will continue to moon. Let's see if this can hold as support or resistance right here for another possible move to the upside of the 5-minute time frame. This would be the first thing I would be looking at very, very closely. 1 inch, about to make a pretty big move in my humble opinion. The 1 hour looks absolutely beautiful in this consolidation. I like what I'm seeing here for 1 inch. I'm personally in a 1 inch too. I have about $5,000-$6,000 in the trade. So hey, I like what I'm seeing here for 1 inch. RLC pumping, YFI pumped, every single thing that you name. If you had money in the market, you are massively up. It's insane. It is insane. Whenever you go too far away from the 21-day moving average, this brings me to total 3 and total 2. We're going to look at the entire market cap of all the altcoins to decide what is happening. Remember when I called this to the upside? I made this idea here, and I showed you that we were likely going to make a break. I put out this green candle before it happened. I called this move for the altcoins. And look, that is a cylinder, a Livermore cylinder. That's the Livermore cylinder. And it is a very bullish pattern, also known as a bullish megaphone slightly. And we would break out and get above. I remember when I first put this out and talked about it, we went over it in depth. And I could see a big move coming for the altcoins. And boy, did they get a massive move to the upside. Also got that bullish divergence on the 3-day chart. As that swung up, well, that swung down. That was your bottom for the alts. Came down for one more. And remember that buy right there down in June where everything got slight. That's why you buy the reddest days. Look how much you'd be up right now had you been able to get in on the lows. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. The guy that goes live every single day at 10 a.m. There's a bunch of other YouTubers going live now trying to get in on my rally. I know. That's what they do. They're not consistent, but now all of a sudden the market's bumping. They want to get in. I'm going to rip through everyone and continue to show you guys that we make it happen every single day of the week. God bless each and every one of you for being here, and I love you all. Bang, bang, bang. Guys, this is my 4th time seeing this happen, 24, 2017, 2020, and 23. When will people learn? Oh, man, this guy's Tom, we love you, man. What do you mean, when will people learn? Get in or get left behind. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what, yeah, for sure. I never know what you're saying. Sorry, I don't know if you're the, I read a comment, then I see another green thing, and I'm like, who's saying what? Solana, how high are we going? Yeah, Gareth's a great guy, man. Gareth is a very nice dude. And honestly, no one knows who's who. You don't know if anyone's rich. You don't know if I'm rich. You don't know if I just opened up a huge bet in Vegas and lost half my savings. You don't know who's rich. You don't know if someone's rich or not. I never comment on someone else's money because it's a foolish thing to say. People can be perceived as being rich, but you'll never know if they're really rich or not. What if I have a horrible, I'm just saying I don't, but what if I had a horrible gambling problem and I just opened up like a $5 million bet on the Celtics last night and I lost like half of my entire net worth, you know? Look at the Adam and Eve double bottom. That breaks out every time for 40% gain. It does it every time. Like it's the foolproof, easy way to make a trade. Remember when I showed this on Trading Boards and they're all like, what's the Adam and Eve? And I'm like, that's an Adam and Eve double bottom. Whenever I see it, there's a massive move coming to the upside. All right. Family and health makes you rich. Amen. Well, he has a trading business, just guessing. Hey, Sam, have you been looking into VRA at all. I own VRA. I knew VRA 2 years ago, man. Yeah. So I'm not trying to be rude, but, you know. And shout out to every single beautiful soul here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in as we kick it all the time, baby. All the time. So here we go. We're going to look at the total market cap and see we're at a resistance now for the altcoins. This is a serious place. Do we come back for a massive pullback? There's a chance we do. We've run up like this before. Look at this run up before here in 2023. We had a massive run up here in September, kind of in a similar time, right? And then we ran up into January, and then look at that in February, and we would eventually make new lows. Could we come all the way back down to these levels? There's a chance. However, we have broken some support or resistance, but it could still be longer-term accumulation. What if a lot of these come way flying down and we see massive dumps? I do caution people, and I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. But I caution everybody to take some profits if you're in a trade doing something. That's why I also like futures trades, because you have to take profits on futures trades. Like, you know, Sam, check out Nusana on Sol up 178%. No Sana on Sol. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not going to check out everything people put out unless you put out a super chat and you send me, you put it out there. Sniping Bears on the way up, Sammy. I'm setting up for today's bumps. Shout out to Bitcoin Jim in the game. Appreciate you for being here. So we're looking at total 3. It's the entire market cap of all the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right? Big deal. We get above this level, we are going to jettison back up to $450 billion, but we are at a resistance point right now, a bit overbought. But we don't have a bearish div. Usually we get a bearish div on the RSI. We don't have that yet, telling me that we have a little more ways to go to the upside. We also banged through this POC. I don't see why we won't get to this high volume node. And if we can get above this level here at $449 or $450 billion, right? Look, and we'll mark that for you. We get above that level, we are highly likely going to get a massive move to the upside. So we're looking at this level for, if we get above it, and there's your high volume node, there's your next level. The altcoins have no real resistance in this area. They made a fast move up, a little bit of chop, but a fast move down, a fast move up there, a fast move down. That's called a smooth move. Very fast area of no contention and price action. Once things start to rip, it looks like we will rip pretty fast up into that area. That's Bitcoin up to 47,000 as well. And that's kind of what we're looking at here. And Bitcoin has been getting beat to the ground now after it hit that high level back to 37,400 after going all the way up to an extreme high of 38,005 on some exchanges. I did see it happen. It was absolutely out of control. A short squeeze seems to be kind of happening again here for Bitcoin. We're going to get back into that smaller time frame in a second. This is what we're looking for. Can we get the move? You're looking for hidden bullish divergence. You want this to swing down while this swings up. That tells you that the trend just may continue to the upside. And if that, that's a very accurate signal. I've been using it and teaching my students. You need to know hidden bullish in a bull run, because otherwise you will be left in the wayside. You have no idea what's going on. And then you pull your fib. And I mean, you came to the golden pocket. That tells me that there's likely going to be another move to the upside for Bitcoin, and we're going to continue to rally. Thoughts of this ETF are coming. It feels like no matter what, Gary will have to do the ETF. Larry Fink doesn't play. When Larry believe you me, Larry does not work for Gary. All right, Larry does not work for Gary. Gary works for Larry. We'll make that really clear, okay? However, the underlings of the whole, elite of society work, Gary definitely is underneath Larry Fink, okay? There's no way about it. You can give anyone a government title, you can give them an office, you can give them a business card, but Larry Fink will still own every single piece of you, all right? And understand that. So anyway, if you were in my trading group, we had a massive trade to the upside. We hit the exact target going for it, and bang, bang, bang. And I see we could even go higher to 38,574. Now, we did that on another exchange. It's weird. I didn't see it here, though, on Binance. So I'm watching this flag to the upside. Now, if we ever break back below this level here, we will have some trouble, all right? So you want to see this level here not really get broken. This is 37,000. We would like to keep above 37K. This is a possible scalp with a 5-minute time frame. I'm going to get back to looking at Bitcoin in all its entirety in a second, but I don't want to leave you hanging with this smaller term idea right now. Bang, bang, bang. Bitcoin just absolutely doing damage on the mark. Shout out to the 800 beautiful souls on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I've been long. Remember the $19,000 Bitcoin that I bought in front of the world? Remember that? Remember when I bought all the Bitcoin down here? Remember when I called the bottom screaming? Remember when I said these are the key levels to watch? Remember when I said that we're likely going to the upside? Remember my Twitter post where I gave you a free call that aged well? I mean, it doesn't end, man. It's insanity. Like, look, here's a free trade, 8-hour Bitcoin. We have hidden bullish divergence. The chance of hitting 40K is 90% by my indicators, right? I didn't say I think, I feel, I want, I believe. Too many YouTubers listening, too many of you people, and I can name you guys, but I won't. I think Bitcoin's going. Even, and I know you don't mean to say it, stop using the word I think. What do the charts convey? What do the charts convey? What do the charts convey? When I hear anyone in my trading group use the word think, I cringe. It is noteworthy. I'm like, dude, it is noteworthy not to use that word. Do not use the word. These are main words I don't use in trading. I use think, of course, when I'm talking to everyone else. I think, but not in trading. And trading is not the proper word to be using. So look, we're getting a bit of a bounce here. We can look at the smaller time frames for a bullish div or some type of behavior that can give us a move. Nice bounce off the 200 SMA. Beautiful sign. We got the move. RSI is a little, stochastic's a little high, but the RSI is ready and low and ready to go again. That's the lowest it's been. I see a big move coming here for Bitcoin back to the upside. All right. And I may just put on another trade. I've started a little scalping strategy that I've been using. And when the market's just ripping, such a good scalping strategy, I use smaller time frames with hidden bullish just to enter trades over and over again. If I can use the 200 SMA as a blocker of price action to keep myself away from price, then that's what I will do. Look at the bearish div and how it played out. You had swing up to swing up. You had swing down to swing down. That told you it was time to get a pullback. You got the pullback. We went to a high of 37,982 all the way back down to 37,194, if you can believe it. Have already been bouncing back to the upside. We are now at a key resistance area because previous support becomes resistance. Support, resistance. You must flip this area to remain bullish. There's a chance that we do not, and then we head back down to the bottom of this channel and we start channeling, okay? So Bitcoin really has to get back above the zone to remain bullish. Otherwise, we're going to be in some trouble. All right. Let's go to the 5-minute and the 7-minute. They both look absolutely beautiful, so I would not really heed the 1 minute too much. I really wouldn't look at it too much. Let me move this away so we're not all over ourselves here with our indications and our movement. And let's kind of pull this out. If you watched me last night, I was live last night. I scalped 5 for 5 trades in a row. It's been insane. All right? It's been absolutely insane. Shout out to everyone here on MEXC. We love you. We appreciate you. We want to see you survive and go all the way to the upside. Shout out to MEXC. Shout out to TradingView. Shout out to everyone that supports the channel. And shout out to everyone that comes in every single day here on the live stream. This is what we went through all those tough bear market times for. This is what it was all about, baby. This is what it was all about. I wore the 3-piece today because I feel amazing. I feel like the Wolf of Wall Street right now. I feel like we did 'ems all the way to the upside. Look at Casper. Look at all the calls that I've made. If the market stopped alone right now, we would have made so much money. Last night's Ordi call was crazy. I made a call for Ordi last night right before it pumped to the upside. It ripped to the upside. You would not believe it. Shout out to my team that stays on the gains. They have to stay up all night counting these gains. It's insane. Right here I am live. And there's Ordi right there. I was live. I showed you this. There's my face. You can see that's when I'm live. And this thing would blast to the upside. Looks like it went up even more. We're going to talk about that. Bang, bang, bang. From Ordi, you name it. From Solana to Casper. I've been able to nail these calls for you every single day. So look, this looks like it's likely going to pump. It's hidden bullish divergence. It's a very likely symbol of a move to the upside. All right? Very likely. If you want to join my trading group, if you want to come on in, come to CryptoLifer.com. I would greatly appreciate it. The proof is in the pudding. I go live every single day. While your favorite YouTuber takes a day off, I'm back at it every single time. While your favorite YouTuber decides, hey, I'm going on vacation, I'll be back in 3 days. I don't do that to you. I don't take days off. I find a way to give you an hour of my time, 2 hours of my time every single day. And in the trading group, I am obsessively posting, sleeping 6 hours a day. I'm telling you right now, I am just banging on them to the upside every single day that I can for you. If you're going to spend your hard-earned money, I'm going to spend my hard-earned time. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to do everything I can to get you educated so you're prepared for this next run, okay? Please join the trading group. Hit the link right here. Join MEXC. You won't believe MEXC. It's absolutely beautiful. 0% spot maker and taker fee. 0 future maker fee. Only a 1% taker fee. Insane. I've never seen something of that nature. It is absolutely ridiculous. Around the world, baby. Around the world. So also one thing. I got some. What is? Oh my gosh. What is this? I got myself a Trezor hardware wallet. Always on the 3-piece. please get yourself a Trezor hardware wallet today. This is the key. Make sure most of your funds are on a hardware wallet so you can feel comfortable and secure that you know where your money is no matter what. Shout out to every beautiful soul here on the live. I greatly appreciate you. But please get yourself a hardware wallet. Link in the description below. All right? And they even emailed me. They're going to send me a gift. Right? Trezor said, hey, thank you for all the stuff, associating. We're going to send you a Christmas mystery gift. I don't even know what it is. Maybe a hat, maybe a Trezor shirt. Maybe, I don't know what they're going to send me, but I'm super excited. I just love it. Who doesn't love a surprise? So that's awesome. If you go to the futures account, I'm on the longest future streak of basically scalping that I've ever been on. I got a long futures trade open that I want to go all the way to 44,000. Okay? But right here, look, if you look, and this trade is going well. All the trades are still going well. I took a partial out of this trade as well. I'm thinking of adding to it right now. This one's up 118%. This one's up 57%, but I already took profits on it. But if you look at my order history, was it position history? And I didn't, that close I didn't take profits on. Look, if you take an order, it'll show the order like I made 117, but it won't add it until you close the position. All right? But this is crazy. This is crazy. Like there's one trade there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 140, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But why it does is it's so like 16, 17, 18, 19, 12. Hold on. Now I messed up my count. It's messed up my count. Hold on. I want to know exactly how many I went straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does it do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get out of here. And it's the 140 that we want to lose. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's the 1607. 17, 18 straight trades. 18 straight. My record is 22 straight trades. 22 straight trades without a loss. Absolute insanity. And honestly, it looks like it's time to enter this trade yet again. Stop loss at 37,6994. Take profit's going to take me up to 38,736. All right, and we'll build the trade out again and look at this. But bang, bang, bang. So I'm looking at this on what time frame are we on here? The 5-minute time frame for Bitcoin. What I do is I'll go over right now. I'll double click this, duplicate it. Shout out to the 883 people on the live. We are blowing up. My channel's blowing up. My business is blowing up. There's so many more people joining the trading group. People are waking up. They said, I've been watching this guy for months. He's been talking about the price action. And now everything that he said is happening. It's actually happening. And I don't know why I didn't listen to him. I don't know why I didn't join his trading group. I don't know why I stayed on the sidelines while things were absolutely out of control, right? And look, there's a Sammy Cup and Handy that I called right there. Look at the Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. That thing absolutely ripped. I'm still in the trade, banging on him. Sammy Cup and Handy. Look at that cup and handle, baby. Only we do this. Only we can do this for you. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at the 5-minute time frame here and see what's happening. And this is how I can get my real parameters set for my actual, exactly what I want to set. There we go. And again, we could lose. Anything could happen. When I lose my first trade and now I don't even want to trade unless it's perfect. Something about a streak, you get obsessed. I'm obsessed with the streak now. I used to be obsessed with the FOMO of the money, and now I'm obsessed with the streak. And being obsessed with your own streak, super important, because when you're up, you're going to take profits. Shout out to Master Friend, another funded trader in our trading group. Another funded trader in the trading group. Absolutely absurd. And Master Friend just keeps turning out propositional people, man. He does it every single time. Master Friend, send me that little clip, man, in our conversation. Send me that if you're listening or if you're around, or if someone can message him, because I know he's busy sometimes. He might even be tutoring someone right now. You know what I mean? I don't expect him to be here all the time. He's grinding. He's part of the business, baby. But if you can, send me the sheet here. I can't believe we talked that much since you last sent me the sheet. I'll find it if I scroll back, though. What about PALAU, man? Get your PALAU ID. I got my PALAU ID. I got it. I'm in, baby. I'm in. I was approved. So I'm ready to go. I'm going to talk about it once it's done and kind of break it down and go over it for each and every one of you. and we're going to have a blast. It's going to be awesome. So look at this 5-minute. I mean, it does have some hidden bullish. That RSI swinging down. Stochastics looks good to me. Then we did pull the Fibonacci. Just recreating what I did here. And on my fib, I mean, we wicked down to the 786. We hit the golden pocket. This tells me that there could definitely be a move to the upside. Price action swinging up while RSI swinging down. Interesting enough for me. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. We love you all. We appreciate you all. Bang, bang, bang. And then another beautiful funded trader, man, inside the trading group. Like, people are learning how to trade the NASDAQ. People are learning how to trade Forex. People are learning how to get into Bitcoin. Shout out to Jacob. We love you. I passed my challenge, mentor. Jacob, God bless you. You did it, baby. And Master Friend, thank you for always being there for the people in which you mentor. You do it in which the way, you carry the torch of the lifer, man. So may God bless you as we continue to move. So I like this trade. I'm thinking of entering it. Could I finally lose a trade? You never know. Stop loss is going to have to be at 37,134. Interesting. Can I go a little lower? I can, actually. I can go to like 36,998, right? Yeah. And still be at a 3-to-1. And then my profit will be, I'm going for 39,000, 38,940. Okay. So what I do here is I look at this, and you go to the 5-minute on here, set up the similar trade, make sure everything looks right. The only problem when you do different trades is you can't really change the leverage too much. That's the only problem. But yeah, that's 38,836 tells me. So if I go to the market and I go to open, and what's going on here? Oh yeah, sorry, market. Yep. Hit your long, take profit. So we're going for 38,868. 38,868. Probably will froth over into 39K. And our stop loss has to be somewhere below the area. Let's take a look here. I had it up, right? And make sure it's the one with the P, yep. Because if you don't have the right chart, then your levels won't be the same. You got to make sure you're trading at least, especially if you're making these type of close parameters. All right? That's 36,972, 36,993. All right? I'm not in the trade yet. I'm speculating on the trade. See what I'm willing to risk, what I'm going to do. Risk 400 for 1,200. I took this account all the way back up, $6,000, banging on them to the upside. Once it gets to 7K, I take the $2,000 out, continue to move. $76 for $224. I like that as an add-on to the trade. All right. And I'm going to jump on in. If I lose, I'll lose $76. Oh, well, hoop-de-doo. All right. It will end the streak, though, which will be sad. But only time will tell. Let's see what happens. I'm in the trade live. Let's go back into price action. So I want to see if the total can get back above the zone and remain bullish. Only time will tell. The daily suggests that you're a little overbought here on the daily. So the altcoins are a little spent. However, it's not the worst thing in the world. They could get a nice little small pullback. It depends. Let's look at the smaller. So we got to really watch the small time frame. Same thing we're doing for Bitcoin here. It's in this exact same. So if we can get the breakout today, we could get a move above resistance. And if we get a move above resistance, my goodness, that's going to be a big deal, because then we can hang out above there. If we get rejected, we can make an M pattern. I'll keep this privy to you, but you want to watch this closely. All right? Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. You got to look at Bitcoin dominance. That was total 3, the entire market cap of all of cryptocurrency. Look at Bitcoin dominance hitting a top level and falling to the downside as well. It's a good sign for all coins. The more Bitcoin dominance can slowly give way. We don't want it getting too, but can slowly give way. Oh, nasty short squeeze, long squeeze coming for Bitcoin right now. Oop, I may be getting stopped out faster than I thought. Nope, not too bad. Up right back up to the upside. That was the fastest dip I ever saw. People are like, no, I'm buying that right up. Interesting. What could be happening too is we could watch the 5-minute for some type of consolidated behavior like this inside of an ascending triangle. Watch this bounce on up, and then that will be the bigger chart. What I can do is I could possibly scalp trade the first one, take it out, watch it consolidate, and then enter the trade yet again. You see the ascending triangle that may be getting built here if we do get the bounce. If not, we're going to lose this trend and fall to the downside. You can see it's kind of a trend line here too. See, because you bounce, you bounce. That trend is a trend line. Let's see if we can hold the trend there. All right. The trend's your friend. All right. We're going to get back into bigger things for Bitcoin too. Don't worry. This isn't, we're going to do so much more for Bitcoin. Shout out to the 935 people in the live. And we redid the live. I sat with my tech team last night. We redid a bunch of settings, right? Everything looks right now, right? When I move back and forth, are you seeing pixelation? I asked this last night, but when I move back and forth, are you seeing any type of pixelation? Let me know. I almost didn't want to hit the like button. It was on 333. I know, right? Are you seeing any type of pixelation? It is much better. Nice and clean, yeah. Bentley can use a VPN to sign up and then can use it. Yeah. That's what someone just said. Giuseppe, God bless you. Cesar Cordero, shout out to all the lifers that have been watching me all this time. And it was only a matter of time, but you guys got to come back to the man. You know what I mean? Some of you left, some of you came and gone, but you knew the lifer never stopped, baby. We continue to push forward every single day for you. And bang, bang, bang. Looks like this trade may start to kind of move here into our favor. We're already making some moves. All right. Kind of want to up the ante. Every time I up the ante, though, you know, it's all about growing the account one step at a time. All right. So Bitcoin dominance, I'd like to see it kind of pull down. That's going to be good for altcoins. All right. Today, we might get this little more pullback, and that will be really good for altcoins. Speaking of altcoins, let's talk about my favorite altcoin that I started getting into at a penny, all the way at 9 cents. This thing is absolutely destroying it, banging on them. I saw someone shorting it last night. I said, this is probably a bad look. You know what I mean? Now it's finally in a bit of a rising wedge here that will break to the downside. Some bearish divvy. That's kind of when things start to kind of end, you know? But could it stay inside this flag and then go parabolic? The 1 hour suggests that it will do exactly what it did yesterday. Yesterday, I put out the flag, said it was likely going to break out. It did that again. I put out this flag, said it was going to break out. I called this flag. It banged out again. So Caspa getting ready for a possible another absolute movement to the upside. And this thing is correlated with Bitcoin in a way. You know, the people that made Caspa made it so, you know, but look, you have falling volume with rising price, you know. It tells me to be careful. You know, you have a bearish divvy for sure. Again, all the rules get broken when things get out of control. You got to get to the smaller time frames and start paying attention. The 15-minute, the 1 hour, they're both oversold. There's a chance that this thing just continues inside of the flag. This could be looked at as a shoulder, a head, and a possible right shoulder, even though it's not amazing. That measured move for Caspa would take you to 11 cents, 11 and 8/10 of a cent. We were getting into Caspa so early. My Caspa bag is blowing up. It is absurd. All right? It is absolutely absurd. All right? This trade is falling off a little bit because I added to it at, at different timing. I don't want to see it red, man. When I see it red, I'm like, dude, I'll ruin my streak, man. My best streak is 22 trades straight. I'm pretty close to it. 22 straight trades was the most I ever did in a row. At one point, you're going to call something off, or you're going to fall asleep, or something's going to happen. But Caspa looks like it could continue to the upside. I know there's bearish div. Normally, I would say be careful. It's going to dump, and it will likely dump. The key is I wouldn't open up a short until we broke here and retested there. Then I would take a short. And if we lost this point of control, you know what I mean? But these are the key areas that you're going to want to watch. You can even kind of look at this if it bearishly retests out of the pattern. So I'd be watching smaller time frames to see if this falls down, bearishly retests and falls to the downside. But, I mean, all-time high for Caspa was basically, 9 3/10 of a cent? This is out of control for Caspa. Shout out to anyone that jumped into Caspa with me. Where's my Caspa crew at? If you're a Caspa crew holder, I want to see Kaz in the chat. I want to see you say, Kaz, baby, Kaz. Put an emoji, put a fun sign. Say Kaz, baby, Kaz. I want to see how many people are on the Caspa crew with me, how many people making gains on Caspa, how many people are in there in the chat on Caspa. Let me know. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you. Unbelievable. There's my Caspa crew, baby. Look at that. Hundreds of people coming in. This is amazing. That's what I'm talking about. We were talking about Caspa before everybody else. Talking about GFAL, Joystream. The list goes on. All sorts of different coins at your beck and call. I just gave you a trade. 1 inch looks pretty nice to me. You never know. Bang, bang, bang. GFL and Caspa, baby. Yep. Considering my nickname is Kaz, I appreciate the call out. Hey, Kazden, you're the man, dude. Your name has Caspa in it. You're Caspro. It's not even the Z. You have the S. My biggest trade ever. Almost. Also, largest crypto bag, man. I love you. I can't wait to win. And again, if you didn't win, everyone, if you're in my trading group, you didn't have big wins. You struggled a little bit. Have no fear. Have no fear. Your time is coming. Bitcoin's about to rip right now. I'm telling you, that's basically, it broke out. It's retesting the top of the channel. Look, that's a retest with hidden bullish divergence. Bitcoin is 90% about to rip again, all the way back up to 38,800. Talks about an ETF coming out. We mentioned it. You know, I can't say it's guaranteed. I don't want to start huge rumors, but talks of an ETF coming for Bitcoin. All right. You can see my take profits waiting at the top there to close out this deal. All right. What's the target for the Bitcoin call? Right there. 38,800 and 38,977. Two areas I'm looking for right below 39K. We could see 40K today. I'm telling you right now, we could definitely see 40K today. All right. Shout out to Gary Cardone. Shout out to all the people that support me. Shout out to everyone that jumped into the spaces. May God bless each and every one of you, man. Shout out to Nathan from Crypto Magazine, one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. That was a BlackRock Ethereum fund registration I sent you, not Bitcoin. Thank you for confusing me in the morning when all I care about is Bitcoin. God bless you, JB. Bro, shout out to Elias Bracelets. My man, are you the one that made these bracelets? Who makes these bracelets? I bought this bracelet, and ever since I bought the bracelet, things have been out of control. They really have been. You're my idol, man. Cass is like the cycle is like this cycle's. Cass is like this cycle's Dogecoin. No, don't even talk about Cass being like Dogecoin. They're two different coins, man. Completely different entities with completely different ideas. And it's not like it wasn't a joke coin. Like, Cass was a real coin. I'm offended when someone thinks Cass was like Doge. I mean, Doge is cool, but like, Casper's got way more going on than Doge. Like, the Casper community, they hear you say something like that, they're going to look at you like, don't compare my coin to a joke meme coin. Like, this is a serious entity, you know? And only time will tell. I may lose my trade. GRT was the first big gain using TA. I learned from you. Thank you. Amen. And so many people are going to learn what I taught them and be able to expand their knowledge to another level, man. And that's the key here. Let's take a look at the total market cap in all of cryptocurrency. We look at total, which shows us. So we looked at total 3. Now we're going to look at total, the entire market cap in all of crypto. And look at this. I had this flag drawn. I had this cup and handle drawn saying we were about to blast to the upside on the total market cap. Look at this. You can see it drawn here. I discussed it. My target for the total market cap was 165. We are on Zave. We are on Zave. And here is our flag, too, that continued to the upside. This is the flag that I was looking at. I talked about it possibly going parabolic when I last went over total. And I drew this when I do the every single Friday tomorrow, I'm going to do a macro analysis on the week. Let's take a look at that macro analysis a week ago just to kind of see what's happening. I'm George. We're all George. I'm just joking around. No, I like George. I've been watching George for a long time. You know, he's actually a nice guy. I met him a few times too. He's a really good person. Let's take a look at the videos here. He's been nice to me. He's been nice to me over there. Let's take a look here at weekly analysis. And let's go moving forward. Find out, did I do total? I usually do, yeah. And there I am showing you the total is in a giant cup and handle. You would have got this knowledge last week, right? Showed you Bitcoin dominance. Talk about Bitcoin dominance making a bigger move. But look, there's total in the flag to the upside, about to break on out. Talking about that we're going to get a huge move to the upside in total market cap. Talked about the ES1 breaking out. Talked about the NASDAQ breaking out. I covered all the world markets for you, all the macro. Watch this every single week. It should get way more than 1,800 views. I'm telling you, like, I'm being able to teach you what's happening to the market. And Bitcoin is struggling, getting a bit of a dump here. I finally might lose my first trade. It's kind of sad. Might lose my first trade. I haven't seen red in a while. 21 bucks. Oh, it hurts. I don't want to see that. And this is my long-term holder, baby. Up 100%. I like when they pump. Pump it. Pump it. Tell everybody you up. Everyone in my trading group, you got to get ShareX. You hit print screen. You go like this. You must cut off this. ShareX is very simple and easy to use. It's simple. You type in ShareX, right? And right here, sorry, I never spell anything right because I type too fast. Hey, but I never said I was a good typist. And you know what? I never want to be hired to be a typist. That sounds insane. Shout out to all the typists out there. We love you. We appreciate all you've done. I don't want to be rude, but hit download ShareX at the right place. GetShareX.com. And make sure you do the right thing. I don't want you getting, in trouble. But you can hit the source, figure it all out. But ShareX is amazing, and it will really help you. And, do not, because if you use referral, if you're taking these referral codes, The problem is if someone comes into my trading group and they see I have all these subscribers, what they do sometimes is they'll find ways to make big wins. They'll doctor these even, which you can. You can easily make these look exactly the same. They'll keep posting the gains, and then they'll put the referral link. They'll try to steal people out of my trading group, right? And I've seen it happen before, so I don't allow any referral links in my trading group except for mine. Also, I'm the one that deserves the commission. I'm the one that works my butt off every single day, 7 days a week. And so it's my house, it's my space, it's my rules. You know what I mean? I've been seeing people break the rules recently. I really dislike it. Please do the right thing. And again, I don't care. I love you all. But please don't break the rules. I have a certain set of rules for a reason, and I'd like to keep them set, all right? Golden cross of the daily for Bitcoin, yep. Looks like local support at 37,200. Caspa, baby, Caspa. DC on the daily. Can you go over it, please? Thank you. I mean, DC on the daily Dogecoin. We'll take a look at Dogecoin for you on the daily time frame. Looking pretty interesting to me. However, still hidden bullish, still in there, still oversold, still at the resistance. Nothing really changed. We did get a nice little slump down, though, ever since that massive pump to the upside. Some shorts are now finally winning. The shorts are like, I finally won my short. They're finally liquidating some longs. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. You definitely want to take some profits on a day like today. You know what I mean? Or at least at a trailing stop, something. Protect yourself to make sure that the gains are in your favor forever. So total market cap looks like it's just getting started to go to $157 billion. The 1 hour also suggests that there's more coming. It says more money is coming into the market. So I like what I'm seeing for total. All right. Now let's look at Bitcoin on the all-time history index here. And let's take a look at what's happening here. I even drew this. Remember this symmetrical triangle? And that was a bull pennant. I had you at hello, everybody. We nailed it. We don't miss a beat here on this channel. We don't miss a move for Bitcoin. Shout out to the 943 people. Let's get up to 1,000 people, guys. 500 of you got to hit that like button. This ain't your average YouTube channel. I show up every single day. This ain't your average channel. I'm not that guy that sits there and ding. You're not going to get it. I'm from Boston. I was raised by an iron worker. I'm going to give it to you straight every single day. If you can't give it to me straight, if you can't hit that like button, then we don't see eye to eye. There's something wrong with our relationship. I'm giving everything and you're giving nothing to me back. You got to give that like button back to me if I'm going to spend every single day of my life giving you free trades on this live stream every single day. Let's go. I demand respect. I earn respect, and I want that respect. Hit that like button and let's get it moving. Another thing, if you believe in your own crypto bags, then you should be hitting the like button, because if you hit the like button, it's going to pop your own bags. It's going to get other people up. It's going to get people excited. It's going to get more people to the live stream. Right now, there's someone talking about all different things on YouTube. Let crypto overtake all the other YouTube. Let's crypto take it. Someone's talking about cars. Someone's talking about makeup. If you keep hitting the like button, you're going to make crypto bigger, which is going to help your own bags pump to the upside. If you believe in your own bags, then hit the like button. If you don't hit the like button, you don't even believe in your own bags. It doesn't make sense. Shout out to everybody here on the live. There you go. 500 people on the live stream. You can get me to 1,000 people. I used to have 3 people watching me. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And if I threw you off right now, then me and you aren't on the same frequency. All right? God bless each and every one of you for being here. I do not mind asking for what I desire for. All right? If you never ask, the answer is always no. I always ask. I always bargain. I always push for a little more, baby. Shout out to you. Get me to 1,000 people on this live. I want to see 1,000 people on the live. Let's go. I'll do my best Leonardo depression. Everybody, you're gonna make it. Sell it. Sell it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, hit the like button for fam. This is Peter Griffin. If you don't hit the like button, I don't know what's going on with you. Sounds like you got something wrong with you. You're not thinking straight. I'll bring you to Cohawk. Show you how it is. First 3 watches were OG lifers. I know, right? You got 2 likes out of me on both accounts. Hey, God bless you for doing that. God bless you for doing that. So let's break down Bitcoin like I do every single day and see what's happening on my all-time history index, baby. I'm going to remove my moving averages. And again, no matter what's happening, we have to remain calm. We have to breathe. Even when the market's dumping, we have to remain calm. When the market's pumping, both things are euphoric or scary, right? You could be in a short that's going on. That's euphoric. But both things give you, they play with your emotions. They definitely play with your emotions. Now we can clearly say we broke this high, though. Like, this is great. And now, look, we're on the other side of the diagonal trend line. As long as we keep this, we're good to go, baby. We're good to go. And could we be making an ascending triangle here and getting ready for more consolidation on the weekly? There's a chance. I'm open-minded to that. And then that would be a massive move out of this flag to the upside. And that would take us all the way up to 49,672. that can predict kind of what's going to happen into the ETF approval, right? ETF approval is going to be big. It's going to be sad once it gets approved, because you ever wait? You wait for some big news, and then you finally get it, and then it's like you're waiting for your wedding day, and then you finally get your wedding day, and then, I'm thinking of adding to my Bitcoin trade here, as we have very strong hidden bullish. Yeah, I'm going to add a little bit there, change the price action for myself. Hefty up the trade a little bit. Turn it into a 0.52. Sometimes they do that in USDs. Oh, that's me. It's me. I'm the one doing that. I'm like, oh, yeah. You can change that setting to what one you want, right? Anyway, what a day. What a day. What a day. Already getting a little bit of a pump back on that action there. Still down $51 though. Can I close out the trade in the green, baby? That's what we want. That's what we want. All right, so right off the bat, let's break it down. And I may be a little excitable. It's a crazy day. I'm going to get my wits about me. 1,000 people on the live stream. You did it. You did it. 1,000 people on the live. Thank you so much for doing it. May God bless you. And that's going to be a staple. We're going to sit at 1,000 for the rest of this live, for the rest of the bull market. 1,000 people on the live. God bless each and every one of you. I started this channel, 3 people watching me. If I can get to 1,000 people watching me, anything is possible. Anything is possible. All right? Sam has been on the live for the last few months. It is wild how extremely accurate this TA in the charts are in the 99. I thought the saying was buy the rumor, sell the news. No, that is if you don't understand what's happening. See, that's if you don't get it. You know what I mean? If you don't, and again, it could be buy the rumor, sell the news, but not with an ETF approval, because an ETF approval means that more and more people around the world are going to start getting in. All right? I am with you. Buy the rumor, sell the news, but this is more of a catalyst event that's going to actually add people to start buying in. This is like opening a gate. Like, people are going to start coming into the gate. Bitcoin is still struggling. Oh, nasty dump there to the downside. Still holding hidden bullish divergence despite the move. Now we got to look at smaller time frames. Are we getting some type of divergence? We need a bullish divvy on the 1 minute time frame. You can kind of say we got one here. There was a bullish divergence. We don't want to break that low. That has to be the next, that low, high. That has to be a higher low for a W. That's a beautiful double bottom right there. And start to shill us back up. And that could be the reversal pattern there. There is a good bullish div there on the 30-second chart that could propel us back to the upside. I'm willing to take a loss, though. I'll take a loss on a beautiful day. Anyway, moving forward. And send in your TA for super chats. I go over all the different super chats and break it down for you. So look, Bitcoin broke above a resistance, clear as day now. Beautiful. Today is a new day because the weekly has broken through resistance. It's an amazing thing. Now we should get support at 35,385, 35,005. That's going to be our new support zone. We broke through this, and then we came right to here, the area that we knew we were going to have our next resistance point. There was orders here. People are going to sell right there because they have no choice. 37,008, 38,000 right here. I'll call it 37.5. 37,623. Let me move in a little bit. But this is going to be our next resistance. You can see we wick right to it. We're going to have to flip this to the upside. Bitcoin's still struggling on the smaller time frame. Oof. Nice divergence there, though, on the 30-second chart. Again, that's a nice divvy right there. Could hold us down. Never panic. Always breathe deep. Know that you're not here for money. You're here for the experience. So even if you lose, that's a great experience. You're not here for the money. A win and a loss is the same thing because you're here for the experience. I know that's crazy, but if you think like that as a trader, I'm telling you right, it's going to do a lot for you mentally. I'm here to change your subconscious mind. I'm here to get you to the end. Christmas tree patterns. 36.9 incoming. Show me the charts and I will tell you the news. Yep. 30-minute 200 SMA incoming. Been waiting for the ETF since 2017. I just watch and believe the charts. Amen. Same as me. All right, we are overbought on the weekly. Let's take a look at the 3-day chart now. 3-day chart's oversold on the stochastics, but I don't have bearish div yet. Still doesn't mean we can't get a bit of a pullback. 21 needs to come back to price action at one point. Now, we could continue to pump and drag the 21, but at one point, that 21 and price action have to marry themselves. What I liked is how close the daily was. It's close enough for me. And honestly, the daily breakout is solid. So if I'm on my bigger longs, my stop losses are below this pattern, you know, and I like what I'm seeing for that. So this could go to 45,000 on the daily. The daily suggests 45K. All right. And we just want a strong daily close today. That's all we need. That's all we need. Strong daily close would be, if we close above resistance, above 38K, it would be absolutely amazing. Bitcoin getting slaughtered on the smaller time frames. Let me see where I'm at. I might actually finally lose a trade. Not too bad, though. I'm still only down 20 bucks. I thought I'm so happy that I only made it a small trade. I thought I'd be down way more. See? That's why I don't go too hard until I feel, you know, that's likely coming right to that 200 SMA. You see that? You're gonna touch that yellow line right now. Very likely you're coming right to this yellow line. Sorry. And now we're negating the hidden bullish because this will now be lower than that. You know what I mean? First time we've seen that actually get negated in a long time. But there was some strong bearish div. We could still get wicked up to the upside. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Maybe my first loss, though. You never know. You never know. Sending people to the slaughterhouse. Up God. Yeah. 36,600 is real. Shout out to everybody here. See if we can hold 36,900. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. And remember, I can't read the comments anymore because we're going to get a lot of people that just come and attack now. That's what they're not going to know what we've done. They're not going to know about cake at 46 cents. They're not going to know how many calls that I've made. And I'm not going to sit here and try to repeat myself. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I like the daily. The daily just broke out and has gas. This tells me the daily is going to continue to the upside and get a massive move up. So, but anything is possible. I don't know what's going to happen to Bitcoin. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. All right? The 4-hour needs to come back to the 21-day moving average most of the time. So it looks like we need a pullback on the 4-hour time frame. I'll pull a Fibonacci here too. And yeah, that was probably a perfect short entry. And now to come back down to here to the 618 at 36,245, it's a level that I'm looking at. And I may cut off the trade if it doesn't get a bit of a bounce here. Yeah, trade's not looking great. I may have to cut off my first loss. I don't want to because I can ride it out, but I don't like to lose a lot. So small losses are better. You know what I mean? Right, yeah. Anyway, you're the man, Sam. God bless you, brother. And shout out to everyone here that believes in themselves and believes in God and pushes forward every single day. I love you. I care about you. I want to see you do the best with your life. All right? My name is Samuel James Price, the Crypto Lifer. I called the short squeeze this morning for a massive move to the upside. It was amazing. We already took profits on our trades. Now I'm just adding a tiny little shill. All right. I need YouTube channel too. My calls are amazing. Bitcoin trader. See, the thing is though, not everyone can be consistent. People can make calls, but they can't be consistent. People can't communicate like I can. So I have a gift of communication, a gift of the TV personality feel. I was in front of the camera as a kid. I did a lot of video work and stuff like that. You can definitely get there, but you want to, there's a whole streaming and live. It's more than just trading because there's traders that can't stream. There's streamers that can't trade. You got to have both. And that's really kind of a lot of people don't have that, you know. 200 billion in longs need to be liquidated on Binance. Nothing needs to happen, but you're possibly right. All right. Massive short squeeze now massive long squeeze now. And we got a big order here at 36,000. Right here. See that? And the hidden bullish. See, what I do is I keep trading these flags until one thing doesn't work out. Right? And it's good to see me lose a trade, man. Finally lost a trade. I didn't lose it yet. Stop loss is right there, though. Can we hold the 200 SMA and get a bounce? There's a chance. But the hidden bullish divergence has been negated. That's the first one we saw that got negated in a long time, though. So crazy how Bitcoin has just swung $2,000, right? And it's probably because people think the ETF's coming out. Then, CAS also dumping. ETH dropped with Bitcoin. Look at ETH, man. Target for Pepe. Dump. Binance wicked up to 38.5. Took a short from 38.4. Yeah, it's weird. There was a you copped it. Yeah, see, there was a different exchanges got to different prices. Like this says 38,002. I saw all different prices. Massive short squeeze happening now. I mean, massive long squeeze. That's crazy, right? Now they just take advantage of all the late people who jumped on in at the end, right? Like if you just start long and stiff at the end and you're just out of your mind, that can happen, right? Target for Zen. Loom just dropped 21%. Sam, your trading strategy along with High Block would make you a billionaire. God bless you, brother. And look, there's a shield. Once you lose that, yeah, I'm gonna, dang, and there's my streak. My streak ends. I'm likely to hit my stop anyway. And my streak ends, man. It's kind of sad. My streak is ended at 18 for 18. I was 1 for 18. Or I was, 18 to 1. Unbelievable. Wow, what a massive, massive dump to the downside. You could have got paid on that short. I had too much going on this morning. I wasn't going to start shorting immediately like that. No way. I want to assess the situation. Look, this looks like to me like they're going to wick it right back inside the pattern and then possibly continue inside a flag. It's just weird that you get this. It's very rare you get this type of behavior, so we don't see it a lot. So it's probably going to wick back up, All right, I'm going to continue with Bitcoin and find out where we're going. All right. All right, here we go. Yeah. So we're back to the 4-hour time frame overbought. 4-hour time overbought away from the 21-day moving average. You're going to have to come back to the 21. All right. And dude, was this a fake out breakout? Could the bulls have been trapped here? We come back down and we get a massive short to the downside. This could happen. This could definitely happen. You must take profits. You must take profits. I'm telling you right now, super important that you take some profits off of a trade, any trade that you're in, because you never know. You never know. All right? You never know. Markets can change on you in a second. In a second, the markets can change on you. I'm telling you right now. All right? In a second. Who here? Now you'll learn your lesson too. You know what I mean? You'll learn your lesson. As Bitcoin starts to shred, someone said, hey, take the liquidity out, right? Right? Yeah. Always have a stop loss. Never believe in it's always going up. You know what I mean? And I can't tell you what to do with your money. I really can't. Nobody can. You know what I mean? So always relax. Always have a keen head and keep a long-term plan. No matter what's happening in the markets, keep a long-term plan. All right. Getting a bounce back up. It looked like we would get wicked right back up though, because it's very rare that I see you never see two candles right next to each other straight up. It's a very rare, you never see it. So because my mind said that's just unlikely, so you're likely to get wicked back up inside this pattern, then hold the pattern, and then probably get a bounce up and down and then make this flag. Touch the 21. Once we do that, we'll see what happens. We could be retesting this area. We've now made some good supportive resistance on the weekly. Remember that. We're holding that. So I do see a pullback for the day. The 4-hour needs to come back down. Every time the 4-hour gets this high, you're going to come back down. Look for the 4-hour, all right? This is what we're looking for our next long. You're looking for the 4-hour to come back down to the possible 786 retracement level, all right? And you're looking forward to touch the 21-day moving average, and you're looking for the Stokes to get low. That's something that's going to have to happen after a massive rally like that. They sucked a lot of people in with a massive pump, all right? All trades getting stopped out. Watch your alts, bro. I'm telling you, bullish dev on the 5-minute. Yeah, I saw some bullish divergence too. You said, but I don't see bullish div on the 5-minute. No. There's bearish div on the 5-minute. I think you meant to say that. FOMO setting and always dangerous. Tread carefully. It's a metaphysical hard truth. Getting too excited is dangerous, like being too low and depressed. 100%. Bring yourself back to center G. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself why you're here. And make sure you take profits no matter what's happening in the markets. I'm telling you. Always protect yourself. Don't be overly enthused by anything. Take profits. You know what I mean? Take profits on the market. It could change in a half a second like it did today. Look at that. I've seen this many, many times, so I just sit here kind of numb to it, So I'm watching the 4-hour time frame, definitely overbought. 1 hour also coming back down. So you're watching the 1 hour and the 4 hour both kind of overbought, coming back to the downside. Look for the 4 hour to come and hang out and touch this white line. All right. So I'm watching the 4 hour for a pullback to the 618 or the 786 Fibonacci level. That's very likely going to happen today, in my humble opinion. Smaller time frames could fend us off if we see a flag, and I'll be privy to that information. I'll be watching the smaller time frames. But this is what I'm seeing now. A 4-hour flag setting up. What I don't like is how we didn't get too far away from the pattern, how we started to come back down. Tells me this could be a bull trap. Could be a fake breakout. Back inside the pattern, bearish retest, and then start to bring us back down and shill us all the way back down. This could be a slanted Bart Simpson. There's a bearish divergence on it. You know what I mean? As amazing as it looks, you have to see the bearish div, and you have to look at it that way. So be prepared. I'm not a perma bear. I'm not a perma bull. I do believe Bitcoin in the long term will go up, but I'm just a trader. I'll open a short as fast as I open up a long, even though I'm a little more long, but I am bullish bias because, heck, I hold Bitcoin long term. Of course, I'm going to be a little more bullish bias, but I can make money either way. It does not matter. All right? It does not matter. Super important. Remember, tight moving averages, when they start to get far apart, it always tells me something is weary. The 200 is a little far. Now, if we can go up and down, come back up, and pull the 200 into price action, we have ourselves a bit of a safety net here. But only time will tell. All right? And remember, people that are selling too early, you got to have a long-term idea. Wait for 2-3 weeks from now. Think about what's going to happen. Don't get stuck in the day-to-day. You know what I mean? Profits are great, but don't get stuck in the day-to-day. We got a long, prosperous road ahead, my friend. Patience with sound plan is key to lots of gains ahead. Pigs get slaughtered every time, man. Exactly. Stop hunts. Yeah. Now we know what you're saying, man. Just closed my biggest trade a while ago. Now these profits will be the rest of the seed I need to make my family and myself debt-free. Thank to God, my wife, for always believing in me. And to, hey, God bless you for being here, man. The Don Weldon, we love you. Dumps are good to buy spot. Look at the bright side. Every time, man. Yeah, these prices were low. You wouldn't be able to get these prices again. Ever again, for sure. All right, moving forward, let's take a look. We looked at Bitcoin dominance. I want to take a look at the ES1 if you're trading the regular markets and you want to see what's happening. I mean, the 4-hour here is oversold and wants to pump. So you can see how they're, after Bitcoin's massive move like that, they are definitely uncorrelated. This looks like the S&P is going to break out today. I'm calling a move for the S&P today. It looks pretty nice. Some bearish divvy, but this rising wedge could break to the upside, and we got a golden cross on the 4-hour time frame approaching as we speak. This tells me that the S&P is likely going up to 4500. If you want to trade the S&P, BingX right below me. Open a BingX account right now. You could take this trade if it fits your educational style, if it fits what you're doing. You could get busy on this trade, baby. You could get busy. And now they're going to squeeze the shorts back the other way. Be careful. Heavy volatility. I wouldn't be surprised if we still go to 38,000, maybe even 39,000 today. I would not be surprised. Just be careful. Watch your bags. Watch your bags, man. It's going to be a crazy, crazy move. They're going to start swinging. That's what's going to happen. When you hold enough coins, it's going to start swinging all around town, baby. All right? It's going to be crazy. All right? Let's take a look at our Solana idea. It came up, came right back down, all the way back to 44 after a beautiful pump for Solana. And look, a lot of bearish div on these coins after just a massive rally. So look, just be careful. You know what I mean? Anything is possible here. Just be careful. Things have been rallying out of control. When the daily is just really, really, see how that daily is flipping though? It's interesting to me. But the 3 days overbought, the 2 days overbought, you're really too far away from the 21-day moving average. Whenever prices get that far away, you're going to have to take some profits. I'm telling you right now, it's unlikely that things are going to continue to the upside. Very unlikely. And I always want a cash bag. I always make sure I got 10, 20 grand in Tether cash after a rally like this. That's kind of a thing I do. That way, no matter what, I'm getting down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm solidifying profits. I'm protecting myself from anything that could go down. All right? And I just took some more profits because that's what I do's. All right? Bang. Okay, anything is possible. Pullback mode. Bots haven't changed. I know. Desire, dedication, discipline, and determination. Shout out to Love Learning. I got enough crypto to pay my house off, but doesn't make sense within the next 2 years. Could be massive for crypto. Let's take a look at Mara. Well, Mara had earnings, right? Mara earnings call was yesterday, in my humble opinion. They must have had really good news on the earnings call, and they bumped up with Bitcoin. That dip buy at 876 yesterday was the plan. It already is back up 12% on the day. Mara doing damage. So, Mara, baby, Mara. And Mara's actually up from my buy, right? Remember, I got it into 947. Mara doing damage. I'm in Mara on the weekly chart. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm playing this on the weekly. The weekly looks absolutely amazing. All right? I hit the 10-day. The weekly is ready to go. I play this same exact cup and handle on all small time frames. This is a stock in the stock market, all right? But it's a Bitcoin mining company called Marathon Digital Holdings, all right? Then MSTR, MicroStrategy, which I don't own another one that I probably want to get some exposure. And look at the cup and handle from MicroStrategy. I talked about this breaking to the upside. My target was 538 when we were down here at 291. Bang, look at this. The cup and handle to the upside, and this is blasting on them. MicroStrategy continuing on the weekly to the upside. It's going to follow Bitcoin's massive move. I see it getting to $1,000 a share. That's a 5x from when I first looked at it here at 279. I can't stress enough, we almost always get a long squeeze when the long liquidates. Our 20 billion on Bitcoin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Powell speaks today. Really, the one trade I finally take after following this guy, and it's the first one to get stopped out. That's funny. You sound like a complaint. Don't whine, man. The one trade I finally take. I got liquidated on 2 trades on that Demon Wick, but I just got 381 long on XRP and at 62 cents, so it's probably going to make up for it. You never know what's going to happen. I wouldn't speak in probabilities unless you were talking about the charts. You don't know what's going to happen. You have no clue, right? It was just a massive dump for the whole market. But, because it was such a capitulation wick, it got bought back up pretty fast. Look at GALA all the way back down. If you're trading futures, the futures are scary, man. That's why I don't trade futures in altcoins, right? And, don't be afraid to take a walk away from the markets, take a deep breath, and just kind of move on. You know what I mean? And did everything take a dump? Let's take a look at Tau. Bit tensor. Held pretty nicely, though. The high was 148, came back down to 130. But look at this thing on the 1 hour. Doesn't really want to... these things have just loaded up insanely. You look at the daily on these, and it's improbable that they could continue in this direction. At the same time, if an ETF gets approved, everything is going to probably get lit again. My thing is this, I've never seen price action get this far away from the 21 without coming back down. That daily looks high to me. You know what I mean? I'm going to sell all my Tau right now for gains. And again, it may be the worst idea ever. Who knows? I can't hold on to every single coin. Some things have to be taken for profits. It is what it is, right? So I made a really good gain on Tau. I'm going to take my $2,000 and I'm going to pay myself today. You see? I'm going to pay myself. I will pay myself. I'm not afraid to take profits. And it could keep going up and be like, oh, but that was a great position in that coin. It could have 100x. Maybe it could have. But I sold it for gains, baby. All right? 5% fill. Let me see if I get more fill. Hold on. I'm a big position there. So whenever I'm a bigger position, I go a lot lower than price. And I just try to swap out. There we go. See, I went right a little lower. I'm not greedy. I know, now I got $8,000 back in the account. I made $8,000 today, and that's solidified. Solidified $8,000. You know what I mean? Like, not 100%, not all of it. Like I solidified 6 or 6, but I made sure that I paid myself today, right? Now, if the market continues to dip, I have some capital. If the market continues to go up, I can wait for a pullback. The key is to always pay yourself every single day if you can. Super, super important. 30-second chart, make it a little bit of a bear flag here. We may continue to the downside. Not looking great on the smaller time frames. All right. But yes, you got to learn how to pay yourself. All right. Cha-ching. I think we form the right shoulder for the upside down head and shoulder pattern on Bitcoin. Sammy, cup and handy. Hit the likes. Bang, bang, bang. Always take profits. I got lucky with that drop. Had some add to position orders at 36.6. I like how you guys say you're lucky, but the trade's not over yet. You don't even know if you're going to win the trade or not. Funny, man. Beginner traders speak in tongue twist ideas like, you're like, I got lucky with that. But like, you don't even know if it could happen. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 1,100 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And may God bless each and every one of you. And this was a nasty dump on a lot of coins. Everything took a beat down. I'll tell you what didn't take a beat down. ARX, ARKS, ARXZ, ARX. This thing ARX. This thing looks interesting to me. Let me look at it on the 1 hour time frame. Still inside of a beautiful flag and didn't do anything that the other coins did. Look for strong coins in a dip. All right. This is on KuCoin. Looks really nice to me. I'm putting an alert here. I would pay attention to this. Write it down. Keep it on your radar. I'm nice enough to do this for you. I could just say nothing. And again, this could go to zero. It could be an M pattern that dumps, but it's one of the few coins that just didn't react to that movement. When I see a coin that didn't react to that movement, it tells me, it could be small enough and not enough people knew about it. But I see a possible 18% come on ARX. This is on KuCoin. And because I got my PALAU ID, everybody. It's coming in the mail. I am now a registered person at PALAU, all right? A digital identification where you can KYC around the world on any exchange that you need. It's amazing, all right? Grail also looks good to me, all right? So ARC looks good to me. And I'm the altcoin king, man. I swim through the altcoins or the low cap gems. I can find anything. And I also am the Bitcoin collar. So I'm the Bitcoin collar, the altcoin king. I found Cake at 44 cents. SafeMoon 100x'd on it before it was, went down the tubes, right? Freedom Coin on MEXC didn't cash either. XLM didn't move either. 20% pump for Caspa. If you buy now, Fear and Greed Index on 69. I know it's very high. We talked about that earlier today. Whenever the Fear and Greed Index gets that high, it tells me to be careful. It tells me to take some type of profits off the table. Has to be. You only need to learn to trade Bitcoin. Alts get wrecked too much. I long that reverse and save myself from losing. Amen. I'll long then reverse and save myself from losing. ETH is strong too. Sale prices buying big now, right? I don't know. People are like, I'm buying big now. I don't know. You never know. The dailies don't look amazing on some of these coins. You know what I mean? They don't look unbelievable. So, and every coin is kind of in a different place too. I see Tau BitTensor probably likely headed to the down. This thing looks like going to at least dump down to the 200 SMA here. And then it's going to have a different kind of trend. So you never know. It may continue to go up. I may be wrong, but I had to take, at one point, you have to take profits. It has to be more about your bag and not about the market. If you make your bag priority, then your bag is priority, period, right? Let's take a look at this. And I got some other things to show you that are going to blow your mind, all right? I want to show you one thing, why I was able to long the market, what I was looking for, and also this Dow Jones chart. This is going to blow your mind too. If I go to the weekly on the Dow Jones, all right? There we go. And look, I put a line every time October hit and every year that we hit, right? And you can see here from here, starting in 2008, October to October gains, October to October gains, gains, huge gains, dump gains, even the pandemic dip gains, which is insane. And then here gains. This will be the first October in 2021 that we didn't make any gains till October. All right. And then here, if you went in from October to October, gains. This tells me, what do you think is going to happen? I'm just saying, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, only 1 year of those 15 years did you not make money buying the stock market in October. Pretty crazy, right? And what I love, when the Dow Jones and Bitcoin are the same price or close, right? Now the Bitcoin's bigger, And I've been showing that the Dow Jones is in a beautiful bull pennant or like an ascending kind of triangle here. And it's getting ready for a massive pump. They're going to print so much money that this thing is going to rally like you wouldn't believe, okay? They're going to start printing money. They have no choice. They said they were going to do a bunch of things. They got to stay in power. They don't know what to do. Politicians have no idea what they're doing recently. Like, they're just lost in the sauce. So this is something that you want to pay attention to. This is insanity. This number could get all the way up to 50. You could see a $50,000 Dow. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it's definitely something that could happen. Let's get the white likes up to the watchers. 1,000 likes on this live stream. It's the 300 of you out there that don't think I've done good enough, that don't think I work hard enough, that don't think I've made enough trades. Fine, I lost a trade today. That's fine. The fact that I lost a trade makes me a human being, okay? Now, look, you're below the 200 SMA. Whenever you're below a 200 SMA, you're likely going further to the downside. Understand these concepts, all right? Everyone's like, oh, we're going up. I mean, I wouldn't touch this until we flip this 200 SMA. Right now, I remain short because whenever you lose a 200 SMA, you're likely to dump, all right? Now, it could reverse, and I'll look at the smaller time frames and we'll start looking at it, but there's no guarantees, all right? And look at that thing just on the way down. You got to take profits. See if there's something else I could take profits on. Start stacking my bags again for the right moves. Let's see here. Yep. see. Okay. Now I got 13,000 back in the till, ready to go. I like having capital. It's important to me to have capital, all right? Right, Jerome Powell speaks at 2 p.m. today. That's what I heard. Sam, batting average is like 950. God bless you, man. Blessings, Volt card. Oh, they got a Volt card now? Amazing. From Voltinu? You lost one trade. Where's the unsubscribe button? Yeah. Don't dip on out. The door's right there. I still feel really insecure about it, I'll be honest. You know what I mean? Because some people who's never seen me before and they watch me lost my... Someone's never seen me before and they lost me lose a trade on a beautiful day. Like, that guy sucked, you know? Hey, you know, I'm the culmination of multiple days, right? But still, you know, when you're live, you're getting judged your whole life, man. It's crazy. You're always being judged, you know? Someone like Zen, I don't know, man. You're all about Zen right now? Coming down. So now you want to look at coin market cap, right? And what I do is I want to see if there's anything that's holding gains. Another way to look at it is crypto bubbles. So head over to Crypto Bubbles. Really like CryptoBubbles.net. Banter Bubbles kind of just took the algorithm, right? I mean, I don't know what they're doing there, but... So look, RPL, Rocket Pool, only thing up 2.4%, not down at all. Everything got hit with the red banger. It didn't matter what it was, all right? Bitcoin Gaming, Xbox, and PS5, in my opinion. Peace. That's cool, man. Where's the requirements for PALAU? You just have to have a regular ID, all right? Yeah, you just have to have a regular ID, all right, to go to PALAU. It's right here. I did this. I signed up. It's 4 years, $1,000, $250 for your first year. Get yourself a digital and you KYC, 180 days per stay, up to 210, zero tax on imposed for outside of PALAU income. You know, so if you start a business there or whatever you're doing, if you become a digital, you know, a digital resident of PALAU, right? And apply now for $248. You also get to mint it as an NFT, and they send you a digital copy as well. You can watch a documentary on it on BBC. You can look at all the new people that are doing it. It is a tiny little, you know, and because they got hurt so much during the pandemic, they needed a way to build up some money. So they started this digital residency program at PALAU. And as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing wrong with it. You put your regular ID. The one thing I will tell you is whatever address you use up here, all right, whatever address you use up here will, you know, that address will be connected to your face, all right? So it may be kind of a tracking system too. As much as I like it, it's cool because you got to move your face around and then they're going to use that ID and attach it. And then they can even attach it to a MetaMask wallet. And now, you know, you kind of basically KYC'd your MetaMask wallet. So I just, you know, I'm giving you the plus and minus here. So, you know, you do whatever makes you happy. What you can do, though, is see on MetaMask, you can make multiple accounts in your MetaMask wallet. So, look, I have like 30 accounts here. See? Many different accounts. So, you could just use an account that you don't have other things on. They'll track that address. You know, I'm just, you know, I'm giving you ideas and thoughts. You do whatever makes you happy, though. I really desired to trade KuCoin. I loved KuCoin. I like the liquidity there. Really great place to trade. So, I want to look at some KuCoin ideas as well. All right. MEXC is the place to be, though, if you're going to trade futures. I would never trade futures on KuCoin just because the fees are way less on MEXC. Someone just said, broke all the rules and lost my whole account. It's been fun, guys. Best of luck to everyone. Oh, that's sad. You know, sorry to hear that, man. Dang, man. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you see me, I don't lose a lot of money. I don't like to lose. You know what I mean? I don't like to lose. Look, we're going lower because we're below the 200 SMA. See, I just told you we're going lower. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to the $100 super chat from Mike Miller. Thank you, Sam, for your hard work. You're a blessing to the world we live in. Absolutely positive energy in every situation. Keep up your motivation. We are all making gains with your help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, God bless you, Michael Miller. That means the world to me. Shout out to the 1,048 people on the live. It's one of like the 10 times we have 1,000 people. It's a milestone for my business. It's a milestone for my job. It's a milestone for each and every one of us. Did we get to 48,000 subscribers? That's what we want to see. Please hit the subscribe button right now. If you have not, I would greatly appreciate it. Isolate and set your stop loss. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always isolate and set a stop loss. That way they can't go through my entire account. I just trade what I'm willing to trade each time. Look, I leave this at a beautiful profit. I'm in a beautiful place for profit right now. Okay? But wow, Bitcoin just got absolutely smashed. Look at that. They just went down in a second. Remember when I said we were about to drop below the 200 SMA? And I didn't be able to draw you the chart, but dude, I said you stay short when you go below a yellow line. I'm telling you right now. And bang, now they're eating through people's profits. Back to 35,000. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is a nasty dump for Bitcoin. And wow, I mean, some people are making massive money on the shorts now. I just took my biggest loss. Lifer was calling along out of this bet. I like how people said that because I called along, you took a loss. Doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous. That's like saying that because someone did something, I didn't do something. Do you think I would do anything someone told me to do? Do you think I would do anything I saw another YouTuber do? Come on, man. You're not taking responsibility for yourself. That's not cool, man. I just lost. I watched Jason Casper make a long, and I lost now. It's all his fault. I just watched a YouTuber make a call, and I'm down now. It's my fault. He always hits. Today he didn't hit. What happened? You know what I mean? You know? Whales are tearing it up. Yeah. Don't blame others for your faults. Yeah, it's just like, you know, down 1,000, but thanks for the master friend. I can't be liquidated. There you go. Why are these people trolling? Come on. I know, right? Anyway, so we got back up to 36,000 on a bounce back to the upside. We need to get back above this yellow line to remain bullish. You got to recapture a 200 SMA on a small time frame. That's going to be your first way to get back. Now, now we got to get back into the tiny small time frames now, right? And I got to start looking for Bitcoin. So we assessed Bitcoin from the weekly all the way down. We got to the 4 hour, needed to pull back. That's kind of what I came to realization, that the 4 hour needed to pull back. It was extremely oversold. Things were out of control. You know, the euphoria gets to you. You got to take profits. Super important that you take some profits no matter what, and secure a bag. All right. Very, very, very important. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Yes, it is. Yeah. And again, the bond market is closed tomorrow. That's one thing that you also want to kind of think about. All right. So look, we had our run up. It was a beautiful pump to the upside. They nailed it. They squeezed it. It was time to sell, right? Take some profits. I did. I hope you did too as well. Can't tell you what to do with your money, right? You have noticed how they owe liquidity. They owe the liquidity on. I don't know what he's saying. You gotta say full words. I can't be able to read your chat, man. You know, reread your stuff before you put it out there. Make sure it's written right, so I can read it for you and we can have fun together. We can interact. I've almost never seen this type of behavior on BOOKMAP. Aggregating market data to keep up. Look at that. Look, they still want to bring the price back up to 38,000. The whales still say they're going up to 38K. So now they're going to wreck you the other way. Whoever just decided to short, it looks like they're coming for the shorts. I would be careful, man. This looks like it may come right back up to the upside, all the way back to 38,000. And they're just going to shred. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this. And they went right back up, dude. Right back up and shredded whoever just thought they got along right now. Because they got these people like, yeah, I finally got my long, that short that I wanted, right? But just be careful. Just be very, very careful. Small time frames is what we're going to have to look for now. And the 5 minute got beat to the downside. The 1 minute, the 30-second. We still got this 1 minute bullish div that should be tempting to hold us. That's a very big bullish div. Technically, that's your liquidations. All right. Now you have a resistance for Bitcoin at 36,265. If you can't get back above that, you remain bearish. Now you get to draw your, an idea here. And now you have this. Do you either reverse with the shoulder, the head, and a right shoulder back to the upside? Or do you make a bear flag, not get back above the resistance, and continue to the downside? The smaller time frames are going to teach us exactly what's going to happen. All right. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to pop back up to the 200 SMA. However, we just had the 100 cross the 200. It's not the best sign for me personally. All right. But be careful. There's heavy volatility today. They could do anything. All right. Wow. Wow. Hold. Very oversold RSI in the 15 minute. I mean, that's a very strong bullish div. That technically 9 out of 10 times, that's going to be your liquidations. And what I want to teach you is how to use BOOKMAP with liquidations. So look, this is the liquidation right here. I always do this for you guys because it's really good visually to understand. But there's your first point. There's your second point. That's your first point. Second point. That's it. That's it. These are the same things on the chart, right? You get it? You understand? If I take it on top of each other, you see, and so liquidation. Now, what you want to do is you want to see less liquidations. You also want to see what the CVD is, the cumulative volume delta. CVD is a negative 17. I've seen it can get to negative 8 or 9. It's not that low. It could get a little lower. You know what I mean? That's low, but not an extreme low. But now you need to see if Bitcoin can get back above the zone. It has a resistance now for sure. Right here, where it just bounced at 36,266. If you can't get above this level, expect more downside. I do see some kind of eerie, just massive move up. What's crazy, I've never looked at this before. Could this be a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, like a really weird one? I've never done that. That's a bit of a stretch, and I really wouldn't, I'm pushing it a little bit, but there's a chance. There's a chance that is an inverted head and shoulder to the upside. Shout out to the 1,091 people here. I can't believe it. May God bless each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Bang, bang, bang. These moves are like the old days for Bitcoin. Going to take off again. This is what they used to do for Bitcoin all the time, because when it gets big, it can move like this. And we're going to remember how Bitcoin used to move on us, right? Because it was so small, 1,000 moves here. Now it's going to move $5,000 in a day, 6 days. It can flip, and they can rip all coins up and down. And this is what's going to happen. We're going to start seeing a change in what goes on for BTC. And this is kind of what we're going for, right? Short squeeze looks to be happening here for Bitcoin yet again. And look, they didn't remove those orders, but now we got some guys down here too at about 35,640. Could they bring us back to 34,000? But they still have these two big red orders here. 9 out of 10 times you go to the biggest red orders, and they're back at 37 and 38,000 areas, 37.5. Tells me that this could make a shoulder ahead, come up here, make the right shoulder, and then that will be our reversal pattern back to the upside. This could be the end of the dump. People love to come to my channel because they're watching red candles, they're freaking out. I come here, I show them the 1 minute, the 30 second, I calm them down, we take a deep breath, and they see exactly what's happening, and they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And I'm like, yeah, don't worry, like, everything's going to be fine. And I'm able to find out when the market's going to start to kind of, slow down for a second. The hemorrhaging is, for now. Now, we may get another hemorrhage at one point, but for now, they slow it down. All right? A fool and his money are so parted. Sam is my therapist. Shout out to Guns and Loaded. We love you. Come on, guys. Let's get Sammy's thumbs up to 1,000. Yeah, let's get to 1,000 likes, guys. You can do it for me. You've done it before. Let's do it again. Bowling. I'm up 100% on my long and my short right now. Funny. I got a long in at 34,000, 35.4. Pullback. Made 190% gains in a second. That's crazy. You guys are awesome. So good thing first is can we get above the first resistance? Once we get above that, it tells us we're like hungry for the next. So this is a big deal. The fact that we just got above that's great, because that could have been previous support as resistance. Flip it. You want to flip the charts upside down. Like, look, that could have been up. We could have basically went the other way like a bounce. So. And let the dust settle, and then things will be back to normal yet again. Be careful. This should pump up to the 200 SMA, or at least get to this resistance line now, and we'll see what happens. I'm riding with Crypto Lifer and fam for my lineage, creating generational wealth and financial independence. More wins than losses. Always your bro. Oh, God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Bang, bang, bang. Dude, I love you, man. I love you. Thank you so much for everything and always the guidance that you provided in my life. I appreciate you, brother. Let's look at Dogecoin, YFI, 1 and ETH. All right. Sam, since I watched your show, I really got better with TA. Didn't short. Even if I felt we dropped like before it happened, you were a blessing, man. Stay healthy, my man. Thank you so much, Cooper the Stubbing. Who here has gotten a lot out of the channel? We have a lot of new people watching. My name is Samuel James Price. I started trading when I was 25 years old. I'm 40 years old now. I traded the Toronto Stock Exchange. I got into all these cool gold and silver stocks on the mining. No one else was on the TXX. I wanted to be on the TSX. I knew there was opportunity there. I got myself an international broker's account. I started trading the Toronto Stock Exchange. Name one YouTuber that trades the TSX, man. I did it for years. I still have a TSX account. Bang, bang, bang. Once I learned how to trade gold and silver, I was buying gold and silver. I also learned about the history of money. I studied the finances, the 5,000 years of money, all the different currencies throughout the world. Okay, I'm a heavy researcher. I research. And my buddy Jason Cass the other day made a Instagram. He's like, I don't do any research. Jason, it's just not true, man, because you research to get into Bitcoin. You research to find out how to trade better. He kind of contradicted himself on that Instagram post because he's such a smart, beautiful person. You know what I mean? He's like, I don't do no research. I just want to make money. I think it was funny, but like, dude, research is the key to get to the next level. It really is. You know what I mean? I would never, ever, ever, ever admit that I don't do any research. That, to me, is insanity, right? But again, dude, some people do just trade the charts and they don't need to know anything else. I get that. Just simply technicals all day long. But for me, I like finding out why something can move. I like finding out a new coin. I like investing in emerging technology. I like putting $1,000 in and turning it into $100,000. You can do that if you research enough, right? And you won't have to sit in front of the screen all day doing that. I actually like to do both. I like to keep my 1,000 and turn it into a long term, and I like to sit there in front of the screen all day. I like to do both. You know, when my wife doesn't peel me off and I have to do things for the kids and the family. All right? So look. BOOKMAP. I got it up on I got 6 screens. I have 6 screens all the time. If you look here, this is really the background. This is what I'm looking at. I'm like this right now in front of you guys. And I have these 2 screens. What I like is the 4 screens with 2 on top. That's how I do it. I keep these side ones because you look right and left and see things that you need. Like it's like you're in a video game, trading video game. It's pretty awesome. So I like to keep all the screens around me. 6 screens is awesome, you know? Some people have 8 or 9. I think it's a bit absurd. You know what I mean? 6 is really enough. I mean, you need more than 6 screens? I don't think so. 6, 27 inches, I'm good to go, right? And somehow I got locked behind, and I don't know how I do this sometimes, but I went back in time. And here we go. So look, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they liquidate the shorts now all the way back to 38,000. Looks highly likely to me. You know what I mean? And if I get a right shoulder here, I'll take this inverted head and shoulder possibly to the upside. Also a very strong bullish div. That's a very strong bullish divergence. Okay? That tells you that that's likely going to be your low for the day on the liquidations, but you never know. You never know. But this is highly, highly likely. I'll teach you divergences. I'll teach you moving averages. I'll teach you support or resistance, the VRVP. I'll teach you Fibonacci. You will know so much when I'm done with you. It'll blow your mind. You'll know about patterns, the different movement in patterns. You'll also understand fractal magic and more if you stick with me, the Crypto Lifer. Join the Crypto Lifer today at CryptoLifer.com. Learn how to lose a trade like I did. No, I'm just, but, and also, a lot like someone, they got wrecked. Learn, you know, I've been trading with the same 5,000 in my futures account, and I've been turning it into more money every single day, continuously adding to my bags. You know, I'm not transferring money in here. I promise you that. These are the real accounts. There haven't been any transfers. I think you can show my transfers, but I've continuously grew this account, and I'll continue battle it. I don't lose my $5,000. I don't get liquidated. There are times where I get coaxed. You know, like I look at it, I'm like, oh, I should long this long right now, and I should go full port. You know, and I should risk, like if I enter right now, and I try to get back to the original, you know, to 38,000. And, you know, it's just like crazy stuff, though. You know, and I could put a stop below this wick at 35,407, knowing that that's our bottom, right? And I could be like, I want all in. I'm going to risk $5,000 to make $12,000. I know I'm going to do it. And, like, the market turns and hits that level, and you just lost your entire account because you felt like you were going to make $12,000 and show everyone you were the man. But what if I just said, can I make, how about I just risk $100 to gain $380? You know what I mean? And again, a guy with way less money than me will do this. I'll have tons of money and I'll do this. And the reason why I have more money than that person is because I do this. Because I'm not afraid to use small amounts of money. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I don't have to impress you with, look at all my gains. I make a lot of gains. And if I showed you all my gains, people would probably try to follow me home at night. So it's not even good for me to show all my gains on the live stream. It really isn't. It's not safe for me. You know what I mean? Personally. You know, people already assume how rich people already add numbers to your bank account when they look at you when you dress like this. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, so the idea is, you know, you don't have to show off. I teach percentages. I want to teach you how to be safe. Too many people out here getting rocked and wrecked. I want to teach you how to be safe. Get yourself a hardware wallet. Here's another thing that you could do. You get your Gmail account, right? And make sure you can attach a hardware wallet to your Gmail account. Go into the security settings of your Gmail. All right? When you're deep in the security settings of your Gmail, add a hardware wallet. When you add a hardware wallet to that, that can become what's called a FIDO key, a locking FIDO key. And that FIDO key will basically create the security on the background of your Gmail account. Super, super important. So get yourself a FIDO key today, or any type of, you can type in FIDO key in Amazon, all right? The stochastics looked really good on the 5-minute for a move, but they were really good there too. But now they're really low on the RSI. Like, it is telling you there's a likely move to the upside here. I'll take a shot here. You know, I'll kind of wait for the right shoulder. But I'm willing to take a shot. One more $100 to see what happens, you know. Let's see here. The entry was on the wick as they liquidated. That was your entry right there. Beautiful move. Okay. I didn't snap that entry. Of course not. Like, let's get back into the charts here too. And let me go into the super chats. Send in super chats for TA and Deep Dive. Anything that you want me to talk about or go over, let me know, baby. Let me know. All right. And be surprised if we just get bounced back up. These coins could start doing their thing again. And everyone will forget that everyone got liquidated. Shout out to the 800 likes, $154 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. $50 just coming in from Frankie Candles. Boom. Nice trade, brother. Let's go. Smash the like for the lifer. Much love. God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Frankie. God bless you and yours. Thank you for jumping on into the live. Super chats. Dogecoin, YFI 1, and Ethereum. Is Casper done? Yeah, it's over, man. Probably should sell it all and move on. Yeah, definitely. Honestly, it's going to move with Bitcoin. All right. And what you want to see is a hidden bullish. I mean, you want to look for hidden bullish. So, like, I'll delete all our work on Casper. And I mean, you have hidden bullish here. I don't use wicks. So if you do close a candle here like so, this is hidden bullish divergence. It tells you that the trade will continue to the upside. Casper is likely to do this. And I've seen this many times. Consolidate inside of a pattern here and then continue to the upside. I did not sell not a piece of my Casper. I want to make that very clear. All right, my bag's about $30,000 USD of Casper. I did not sell not a piece. All right, and I've been swing trading Casper to build that bag. Almost 15, 12 grand is all mine, you know, from trading. All right. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you so much for the super chats and the love. I greatly appreciate it. So I'm looking for Casper to consolidate here and do something like this. Break out to the upside and then get all the way up to 11 or 12 cents. Probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 days from now, maybe even into some tomorrow. All right. So that's definitely something that you want to pay attention to and be privy to. Shout out to our peoples at ITrust Capital. ITrust Capital is where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency tax-free inside of an RRA. Move your Roth IRA or IRA to ITrust Capital today. You will not believe how nice it is. And again, I don't put all my money on ITrust Capital, but having a little bit of savings, something for my daughter in the long term, you know, maybe throw a Bitcoin on there and just let it hang. ITrust Capital is the place to be. You will absolutely love it. And I'm going to show you something about iTrust. When I first got into iTrust or heard about iTrust, I figured that they were just like, you could just buy and sell, like, you know, the premier coins like ETH and Litecoin and stuff. But when I went to markets, I was blown away. You know, look right here. They have the graph. They have curved out. They even have sushi, which I find absolutely amazing. They got Chainlink. They got Polygon, Polkadot, Litecoin, so many coins. And look, percentage change. Who's still holding gains? Ethereum, Solana still holding gains at 45. It bounced back up again. All right. Bitcoin, GALA. So this could have just been a quick little dump just to bring us right back to the upside. I see this as a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder moving. There's definitely something going on here for Bitcoin. And it definitely, you know, hey, there's a lot of fear in the market. You got to buy the fear. I'm going to add into the long now and see what happens. So I did just add into a long. 34x leverage, $100. I'm going to start adding to it if we start to go up further to the upside. I get my bigger long open. This I do not sell till we get to 44,000. Stop loss is at 33. This is my baby. It's either 44 or 33, baby. One or the other, and we're going all the way to the upside. So we're watching Bitcoin now on this inverted head and shoulder on the smaller time frame. Want to see it bounce back up. See if we can make a bit of a flag here too on the 1 minute. Then we can get ourselves a bit of a fall, you know, our measured move. And this could be the next trade here on a scalp up to 37,378. And then everyone will be like, whoa, you know. So they take advantage of the what ifs of, is there an ETF? Is there an ETF? What's going on? All this ups and down insanity. And don't live in fear, everyone. Either have a long-term bag, tell yourself you're going to hold it forever, or don't, you know. Talk about Dogecoin. I put this trade out recently, Doge Chain, and went up a nice 5%. Came back down, hitting the level. Same thing's happening for every single coin. Whatever Bitcoin does, it's going to follow. So if you get a consolidative movement here, you're going to get this kind of, you know, you're going to get something going on here, or maybe like this. And so you're looking for the ascending triangles to start to build themselves back up to the top of the channel. I've seen this many. Why am I doing this? Because my subconscious mind is actually seeing a dump just like this. I've seen this exact thing happen before, and then I've seen price action make its way on out. Now, there's a chance it continues to dump. You got to look at the bigger time frames and ask yourself, right, what's happening? Well, the daily's just getting started, and this thing's just getting above the 200 SMA. Anytime I see something get above a 200 SMA, it likely just absolutely moons to the upside. It also has a support or resistance flip, bit of a cup and handle that it broke out from. So what you're seeing is, can Dogechain stay above this level before it continues to the upside, right? Shout out to another super chat coming in. Sunchips, much love, brother. I may not get to check in the live a lot, but I love going back in and following along. You know, a lot of people don't get to see the live every day, but they watch my live stream. Someone says he never gets to watch my live, but he watches it every day for the last 5 years. That's why every time I'm about to take a day off, I ask myself, someone's going to show up and really, really get excited for my live. And if I'm not there today, they might they might just be like, man. And so if I can cheer you up, if I can bring you some solstice, some happiness, and push you to the upside, that's what I'm going to do with my energy every single day. There's no way I'm going to win every single trade that I put out, and there's no way I'm going to be 100%. That's impossible. I think 18 out of 19 is pretty good, man. If you're hitting 18 of your 19 trades, it's pretty solid, right? I mean, what's the win rate there? And I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind, right? We're talking a 94% win rate for Sammy P on his futures account. I mean, if you're 94% and you do it publicly in front of the world, I mean, what can people say about you? They can't say anything. Now, one thing I will teach you that's gonna creep you out, right? I've heard a guy say I'm 94% win rate, and then what he does is he goes all in on that last trade and he loses his entire portfolio. You can be, 18-1 and still be broke. I know that's crazy, right? So one thing to think about, your win rate's one thing. Your risk management is everything. So I don't care how good your win rate is, you can lose it all in one trade. You can lose it all on one trade. Write that down. Remember that. It's not about every day. It's about how you're going to be here from years to come. I got the Bitcoin tie on. I'm representing the BTC, baby. And again, I don't know what's going to happen. There's a chance I lose that trade that I put on. It doesn't work out. Only time will tell. I like what I'm seeing, though. I like the flag. I like touching the 21. I like the low stochastics. I like this beautiful divergence, but you never know. And I kind of do want to see the right shoulder getting made here out of the inverted head and shoulder. All right? We can negate this because it didn't happen, which is beautiful for now. All right? And I'd like to see us kind of come back up and then consolidate inside the ascending triangle, which will then is a 50-50 pattern. And everyone, we do this every single day on my channel. Price action does the same thing during the liquidations. It's the exact same algorithm that controls it every single time. All right? Let's take a look at that weekly, though. I want to make sure the weekly didn't put in a swing low. No, we're well above that. Okay, yeah, it's not even close. I just wanted to make sure. You know what I mean? I don't want this closing below that wick, but we already wicked above it, so I guess we're good to go on ICT standards. All right. Let's get back. It's funny to go from the weekly to the 1 minute in a second. So we're watching to see if this flag can break out. The measured move would take us somewhere to 37,369. Now, if we don't, what's going to happen? Well, it's going to look kind of like an M. See this? I've seen this play out before. And then start to drop to the downside. What you'll do is you'll lose this support. Then you'll come and test this support. And then you'll bearishly retest it, dump. And if you lose that low, definitely some more low going. I mean, that means there's some pain. If you lose that low, I would take the length of this pole here. I'll show you. And this would likely be your move to the downside. And your measured move would take you right here to 34,800. That would be kind of, where I see us happening. So if we draw this out like this, if you lose this diagonal trend line, if you bearishly retest, and if you start to drop, and, you're likely going to go further down to 34,700. All right. I see a long. I called a long. We'll see what happens. I don't know. And the thing is, when I call a long, it doesn't mean I know price is going to go up. I have no idea what price is going to do. I'm just trading the probability of what the charts, I don't think, feel, or have any type of belief about price action right now. I'm just a guy that trades what I see in front of me. That's a flag, 21. We get a move to the upside. Starting to break out a little bit here for Bitcoin. Can it be continuous? Let's see if we can get the breakout here to the upside, right? Trades down $4, $5. Let's see what happens. All right. And Dogecoin. So I'm looking for Dogechain. I'm looking for Dogechain to do one of two things. One of these two flags. It would be cool if it could SR flip and stay above that level. But one of these two flags, and I still see a bigger move possibly coming for it. All right. What are the other super chats here? I don't want to miss them. We never miss a super chat. We every once in a while of them. YFI, 1 and ETH. That's all we got today. And let's talk about the fan funding real quick and represent everyone that funded. Let's talk about Sloan 27. Sam, check out High Block liquidity chart. Thank you. Don't blame Lifer. Do your own TA. Shout out to Holiday. I love you. Yeah, that was horrible. I'm rotted with the Crypto Lifer and fam from my lineage, creating generational wealth. We got into Bitcoin at 19,000, 21,000. You've definitely made some gains, you know. I had a great day yesterday and then gave back some being greedy this morning. Made it all back and took a walk. Thanks, Sammy. Hey, there you go, Rave. Had a great day yesterday and then gave back some being greedy. This morning, made it all back and took a walk. Isn't that crazy when you actually make it back? Yesterday, I was down 800 and then it came back on me. And then you're like, I better go for a walk. Yeah. Shout out to Rave Song Records, man. You're hanging in there. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Frankie Candles for $5. Boom. Nice trade, brother. Let's go. Smash the likes for the Lifer. Much love. Much love, brother. I'm not going to check the live a lot, but I may not be able to check the live a lot, but I love going to check in and follow along. Thank you, Sun Chips. We love you. And those are all the people that funded. Oh, we got JD. Thank you, Sam. Can you look at ETH? We'll take a look at Ethereum. Sniping beans on the way up, Sammy. I'm setting for profits. Yep. Nothing but love, Sammy. Discord imposters acting as you. Please remind your members to look out during this pump. You rock. Yeah, everyone. There's only one me. All right. And I have a number next to my name and all that, but I'm the Crypto Lifer. All right. If someone DMs you, it's me. It's not me. Thank you for showing us the way every day. God bless you, brother. Anytime. Hit like, share, and comment and super chat. Thank you for the $2. DC on the daily. Can you go over it, please? Thank you. Thank you for showing us the way. And shout out to Sloan B7, OMAC, Bryson Gonzalez, Kyle Vero, highly trained, Glenn Baker, Bitcoin Jim, JD, Mellis Williams. We love you, Mellis. Thank you for jumping on in too as well. And God bless everybody that fan funded. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Holiday, OMAC again, Rave Song Records, Sun Chips, Frankie Candles, and Holiday. Yeah, we got them all. I'm pretty sure. Thank you so much for the fan funding. That's the nicest thing you could do. So far, the trade is back in the green here. We're getting the pump to the upside. The Lifer may have called this move. Inverted head and shoulder right now. Look. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. That is a massive move to the upside because it is an elongated V-shaped recovery. I'm telling you right now, I see the liquidity all the way back up at 37. I can see us pump to this yellow line, get to 37,162. Then everyone's going to rest like, oh, that was nothing. And then it's going to be business as usual. The nerves will calm down. And then we're probably going to rip right back up to 38,000. That's what BOOKMAP suggests that we get. So get ready for more volatility today. It looks like it's going to be another day to be able to scalp any time frame we want. Look at all different time frames, short, scalp, long. It's going to be interesting. Watch your altcoins. Don't panic sell if you have a long-term bag. I mean, don't do whatever makes you happy. But I wouldn't be panic selling on my long-term bags. I'd be focused, and focused. All right. Yeah, now it's coming back down to heavy volatility today. And now there's Jerome Powell speaking. Let's go to CME Watch Tool. The next meeting's in 34 days. It's great. Okay. 90% chance that they will not raise the rates at all. Will stay flat. Only a 9, but there's a 10% chance they will raise rates. So things are pretty flat right now. All right. And let's go to Forex Factory here. And we're going to take a look at when Jerome Powell speaks. It should tell us. Government board meeting. Fed Chair Powell speaks at 2 p.m. today. All right. It's Thursday. I probably will go live for that. And I'll see him talk today. So I might be back at 2 p.m. I'll talk to my team and my wife. We'll see what's going on. But, yeah. If he's... What, babe? Yeah, I'm coming up. Yeah. Yep. All right, everyone. I'm going to look for other altcoins ideas and things that I'm seeing. Hold on. Any other super chats that I missed? I think there was one or two. Someone asked for Ethereum. All right. It's just going to follow Bitcoin. I think we did look at Ethereum, right? Ethereum's doing well compared to Bitcoin. Look, Ethereum didn't really pull back like Bitcoin did. That's interesting. All right. And Ethereum's actually still in a flag controlling these alts, the head of the alts. So look, that's a shoulder head and a right shoulder. I see that as a shoulder head, right shoulder. ETH looks good to me. ETH didn't go below its 200 SMA in the 5. ETH completely different. It also didn't get flushed the way the other ones did. So I think Ethereum headed to the upside. I see a 21,789 Ethereum, and so that's really bullish for me. ETH looking good. And that's good for the altcoins too as well. Let's look at YFI. And today was just a different kind of day. I mean, what just happened was out of control. It was out of control, right? Like, we tend to get greedy. And that's what happens whenever we get too greedy. Things go sour on us, right? So, YFI just got above the 200 SMA. I talk about that being a big standing point for price action. Now all you have to do is set your support or resistance. And look, it made a beautiful move out of this little flag. Took 5 days. But I just trade flags all day long. Ethereum's in a similar flag. Then you take the length of your pole. That's likely where you're going to go. And that's what happens over and over again. Super close. So I'd be watching the bigger time frame, like the 3-day. A little overbought, but it's like, look, the 3 days likely to close the gap up to this 200 SMA. And look, YFI is in the Adam and Eve. So this is I don't want to say it's easy money because nothing's easy. But every time I see one of these, it pumps all the way up. So I see YFI easily, simply getting a move for 26%. This looks so highly likely because I see this happen all the time. It's an Adam and Eve double bottom. They break out amazingly well. I showed you these guys almost every day. I show you these things, and sometimes it makes a little right shoulder there and a what is like a falling wedge. So it's a cup and handle there to the upside. Savvy cup and handy to the upside. Shout out to everyone that kicked it with me. 946 people still on the stream. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Adam and Eve double bottom. On YFI. All right. Okay. Super chats 1. He's like, is Harmony 1 done? I remember selling all my 1. Hello, everyone, and hello, Sam. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to take a look at Hello token, too. This is something that I sold but want to get back in on. If I get some low prices at one point, it would be awesome. I want to see this come back down to a 618 Fibonacci. If it goes sideways, fine, I'll limp back in for a long-term holder. But I like what I'm seeing here for Hello token, too, as well. All right. Sam, you truly are the man. Thank you, Bruce Gaines. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Super chats. 1 token. Is this the beginning of the season? ETH held up well during this last move down. It did. It really did. Also tells me that Bitcoin's likely going to get a pump. You know what I mean? Look at this little flag here. Doing its thing. We'll see. No guarantees at all of anything, but we're flagging out oversold in the Stokes. And we've made this kind of shoulder. It's kind of a double. That's a double bottom there. I see us getting up to this 200 SMA and breaking out of the flag, but you never know. That's what the charts somewhat convey in my years of doing this, but you never know. I'm open-minded to know that I could be wrong. Perp Features MXC has given me issue with stability on the network, but Spot never does. This is slow down ETH VS. That's going to happen when the market gets out of control until they figure out how to boost up the servers, man. Any exchange is going to have issues. People that think, why is the exchange perfect? How come everything doesn't work exactly like I want? You know, it's like, because nothing is perfect in life, man. If you expect things to be perfect, you're going to be struggling for a long time. Just refresh your page, see what you got, and eventually they're going to build up. They're going to build up more servers, and they're going to get better at handling the movement. You know, they probably should shut down and rebuild, but they can't, so they're kind of in the middle. That's what happens. And I don't know. I'm hypothesizing. All right, weird that FTT boomed up, even though nothing else. And look, there's an inverted head and shoulder, but it also cup and handled. But that thing in the last minute took a nice move back to the upside, up 59%. A lot of these going still up on the day, which is interesting. If Rekt can flip this 200 SMA on the 1 hour, on the 1 minute, it's probably like to continue to pump. Because they're following Solana, and Solana's just like, no, I'm going to continue to moon. I'm not done yet, you know? Solana was all the way back up at 49. It went to 50, if you could believe that, which was crazy, right? We called that move up, and then we got a little pullback right now. Daily still looks like it could pump. 2-day chart and the 3-day chart are so extended. But look, if they keep coming, I mean, it's interesting. You see the moving averages coming. You got above the 200 SMA on the 3-day, you're gone. A lot of charts, once they get above the 200 SMA on the 3-day, they are gone. Studying moving averages will change your life. Okay, I use the 200 SMA in tandem with all my price action. It's unbelievable. It'll really change the way you look at price action forever. All right. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. It was absolutely insane. I appreciate you if you came and hung out with me. I am the Crypto Lifer. Every single day, I go over the crypto stuff. And I also go over the news, the crypto stuff. But every single day, I give you Bitcoin, altcoins, all my own analysis and things that I'm looking at too as well. I was up till like 1 a.m. live streaming. After the live stream, to say I'm exhausted is not even the case. Markets take a lot out of you when they're ripping. They take a lot out of you when they're dipping, but ripping really because you can't feel when it's going to end, and it's just like, and you keep trading and trading and trading, and it feels like a never-ending cycle, right? But I just want to bang out the news, and then I'm out of here for the day. We've been in the charts for so long. There might be some interesting stuff that we want to talk about, right? Look at Polygon to hand out money to boost the activity. I mean, that's a good thing. Something weird happened. Oh, there we go. No. I'm looking at my book map. It's bugging out. Anyway, I'm going to bring you the news real quick. I'll be right back with the news. Shout out to everybody here. My name is Samuel James Price, and I go over the news every single day. I greatly appreciate you coming here. I'm going to do that one more time because I had some weird music in the background. Hi, my name is Samuel James Price, and every single day I give you the news, a 3 to 5 minute segment in fintech, Web3, and crypto. Let's jump into it. Polygon wants to hand out $78 million to boost on-chain activity. Polygon will introduce Polygon Village and hand out $110 million Matic to the ecosystem developers. Polygon Labs has reimagined Polygon Village, a new place for giants, mentorship, and networking for Polygon ecosystem. Polygon's a staple in the market. I own a big bag of Matic, which came to Polygon, and I believe it's a good idea in the long run. Maybe some bigger winners in the small cap, but definitely a mover. BlackRock has filed to register a new shares Ethereum trust entity in Delaware. It's a big deal. So BlackRock pushing to get an Ethereum trust in Delaware. And what happens if we get a Matic trust? People don't talk about how we could get a Solana trust and other things. Once this starts spilling over, it can get even more, and that's going to create a craze. What if Solana gets an ETF of its own? You don't think that's going to bump the price up? People aren't thinking, they're just thinking of the Bitcoin ETF. There's going to be ETFs for Matic, Solana. Once they figure out how to do this with ETH, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's going to get out of control. And I can only see it growing. EU Parliament approves Data Act with smart contract kill switch provision. The final version of the bill's text remained CoinDesk. Interesting. Look at this. Members of the EU Parliament voted Thursday to approve a Data Act containing a controversial clause that could make most smart contracts unlawful. The act, which establishes rules and sharing of data, received 481 votes in favor and 31 votes against. The final version of the bill reviewed by CoinDesk contained a provision requiring automated data sharing agreements to be capable of being safely terminated. The July 7th, see, that's the thing, a smart contract can't be safely terminated. A smart contract lives on its own. You can't terminate a smart contract. That's what makes it a smart contract. See, what's funny is government wants to tell people that have to be regulated. When they get regulated by human beings. The human being can be corrupt. So government wants a corrupt human being to regulate. We already made a beautiful algorithm that doesn't need a human being to regulate it. It does it on its own. But now they want us to shut down a smart contract for a human interaction. We know the human can be corrupt, but we know that the smart contract can stay clean. They're not getting it. They're not figuring this out. They want to just continue to use corrupt human beings to control us. You can obviously see through the news. So, again, and that, my friends, is the news. And, yeah. And then I'm going to jump on out of here and get back to Bitcoin for a second, and then we're done for the day. You did good. You did a good 2 hours. It was insane. It was insane. As Bitcoin continues to get crushed here, all right, and that short is starting to fall to the downside, right? Massive move was the call for the perfect short at that moment. Doesn't mean we're done yet, though. We still have the higher low. We still could be making this beautiful inverted head and shoulder. The last time we made one of these was a big move. So I'm going to stay in until I either get stopped out or play it out, and we'll see from there. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. I'll be scanning for the hottest altcoins, things that haven't gone up or down, things that are staying more solid and are ready for their next big move, all right? And one is dead, man, all right? Yeah, I don't think we're going to talk about one anymore. And look at Caspa all the way back up. If you panic sold at 7, you're so pissed right now, and I bet you there's some people that really did because they got scared it was going to keep going down. See, I'm willing to hold Caspa for years, at least a year, so I'm not going to freak out like that. Even one did go up with the rest of the market, so I guess one isn't done yet. Harmony has some bullish div on the daily, too, telling me that was likely your bottom. So you just want to, I mean, it hit this top, but look at your support or resistance. As long as Harmony can find some support or resistance, yeah, it can continue to the upside. Got a bit of a cup and handle there, too. I'd watch the daily form some type of flag, and if this flag stays nicely while it touches the 21-day moving average, you got low stochastics, and, you know, you can even pull a fib there if you want, but I see this doing something like this. Then when the 21 crosses the 200 SMA, that's a very good sign for a possible move further up for Harmony. The measured move for one would take you to 101936. All right. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I am gone for the day. Stay blessed. Stay amazing. And remember, you can, you will, you are the best. I show up every single day. That's how I accomplished what I wanted to do. I got better at trading from showing up every day. I got better at helping you by showing up every day. And I got better at announcing and even doing the channel. Everything you do every single day is going to benefit you as long as it's a good thing and it's positive. Stay positive. Stay amazing. You can, you will, you are the best. Don't get down. If you got wrecked today, take a deep breath. Realize what you did. Write it down. And don't do it again. If you made money today, congratulations. If you use the stop and you manage this volatility well, congratulations. Shout out to all of you. May God bless you all. And I'll see you later on in my Discord or on my next live stream. Thank you so much. Have a great day.